Okay, hello again from 2E0 Victor Oscar Victor. The 2 metre Moxon has been constructed due to the bad weather in the UK. Been constructed in the garage to fill in a bit of time. The thoughts are to run it as a SOTA antenna, and possibly also to beam up to the satellites and ISS. So there we go. Anyway, so basically 20mm conduit, PVC conduit, which is electrician size over here, and it's constructed with solid single core. I think that's 2.5mm CSA copper, and joined in there in the middle with a piece of strimmer cord, nice bit of thick strimmer cord. Keeps the spaced air gap between the driven elements and the reflector. The fittings that you see there, they are actually chocolate block fittings. The electrical connector blocks, 5 amp, and basically the insulation is cut off from the outside to reveal the brass insert, and hopefully the camera will give you a fairly good clue as to how I've done that. And then obviously the screws can be used to nip it together or pull it apart to get to the actual measured space gap, and then snip the screws up, it stays there permanent, perfect. And the air gap on any Moxon, of course, between the front and back is quite critical, so it's good to make it as fixed as possible, but obviously weight is the main issue here. So everything's made out of light materials. You may notice also we've got the RF choke, which is just the coax wound round there. It goes back inside. It goes, basically we've got the driven elements here are running one there, which of course bends down on the ends, comes back over to the other side of the air gap there, and this is the reflector all the way across the back, which bends and comes back round again. The coax effectively comes from the feed point in the centre of that box there, through the choke, and then all the way through here, out through and out the handle to the coupling on the end there. Now the idea is there's a third junction box there, which is not being used as a junction box, it's just a through coupling basically, but it gives me a mounting point on the bottom, as you can see. Now the idea of that, we'll turn it over, as you can see, now leaves a nice 20mm socket for a lightweight mast to be coupled into it. So obviously if you're working like SOTA, you would probably be working more likely side banding with this beam. So the plan of course is that, as you can see, is I've now got somewhere that you can actually mount this horizontally straight onto a pole, and then you've got your beam, you can turn it. But then if you're going to work, say the space station, maybe you're probably more likely going to be work horizontal, so of course we go handheld, hence the reason for the shaft here with the handle on the end. Okay, so that is my new project just coming out of the workshop, and all we need now is a bit more better weather to make use of it. When the WX improves, hopefully we'll get to test this out into anger, but as I say, the resonance on the MFJ analyzer shows great results, nice wide bandwidth and good impedance. So we've got the antenna singing, ready to roll. We just need the conditions to actually get out and enjoy it. Anyway, so that's my new project that's come to another completion. So we're doing quite well. Quite a few little projects now have come to completion, and as you can see, that is it for now. And I wish you 73s and bid you a good year playing with radio and DX. So take care now, bye bye from 2E0 VOV.